Hello everyone, I'm Jason Sharples and I'm a CTO at Global Payments. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's probably dear to many of you, how to get your increasingly distributed teams to work better together, how to create order from the disparate systems that come with mergers, acquisitions, and changing procurement policies over generations of tech, how to start working faster, more flexibly, and more securely. These are all things we've accomplished at Global Payments over the past few years, working with Google Cloud and their consulting partner, Atos Maven Wave. Even if you haven't heard of Global Payments, you've encountered us. Among other things, we are one of the world's largest payments technology companies, serving 4 million merchants and thousands of financial institutions. Our Merchant Solutions segment provides customized software and services to help merchants run their businesses from front of house to the back of the house. Our Issuer Solutions segment provides technology products and processing services to large financial institutions, fintechs, neobanks, startups, and retailers who issue credit cards. It also offers B2B payment solutions. Today, we are far ahead of our competitors from a technology perspective. As just one example, we are already a top quartile SaaS company with even more ambitious goals. As you can imagine, we've acquired a lot of companies over the years as we've grown, each with their own technology stacks, communications, and productivity systems. We've seen and adopted several generations of communications and collaboration tech ourselves. So in 2016, we decided we would develop a single, reliable, cutting-edge productivity platform that could empower and strengthen every employee and team, speeding our customer responsiveness and boosting innovation. We chose Google Workspace and Atos Maven Wave to make this a reality. We chose Google for their products like Anywhere, Anytime Chromebooks, real-time collaboration on docs and sheets, brainstorming across continents in real time on Jamboards, and tools like Chat and Meet that enable us to work together to deliver for customers in real time. To give you just one example, before Google, a business leader spilled a can of soda on their laptop, losing 3 years of data and requiring a month to get back up to speed. With a Chromebook, they would have just shrugged, picked up another machine, and been back at work in a minute. That's incalculable savings. And it wasn't just the excellent Google products. What convinced us was their responsiveness. They walked the walk, improving their products and responding to our requests for new features and changes very quickly. That all sounds great, I know. But here's the thing. When you are using technology to change your corporate DNA, and if you're serious that this is what you are after, you need to think long and hard about the human factor. So when we thought about minimizing the stress we know people go through when they have to learn new ways of working, we in Atos Maven Wave focused on the human element. Leadership at our company is technically adept, so it wasn't hard to make ourselves the first part of the organization to go to Workspace. Besides, everyone everywhere knows how to use Gmail and calendars, and learning Chromebooks just means learning how a browser works. But the corporate commitment signal it sends, having these leaders adopt the platform first, is invaluable. Elsewhere, we activated our culture of peer comment and collaboration to prepare, teach, and evangelize the benefits of Workspace and show directly the ease of use of added features. Our Google Guides were team members who volunteered to assist and answer questions as the program rolled out across the organization. The group has continued to evolve by itself, adopting best practice where they find them to ensure that the full employee base gets the very best service. Recently, the group created efficiency workshops, such as how to be really good at sheets, that spread through positive word-of-mouth recommendations across the company. This demonstrates how we're achieving our objectives through decentralized, democratic, and high-proficient ways to improve performance. The proof is always in the doing. The original phase brought 12,000 users onto Workspace in a year. Subsequent smaller acquisitions took a month or so. The last larger task was bringing on 12,000 additional users in a year without generating noise or distracting them from their ability to do business. We've replaced expensive, hard-to-manage laptops with Chromebooks, tablets, Macs, phones, really anything people want to use. Whereas before, meetings would start with people spending a few minutes starting their computers, looking for documents and complaining, now we just get to work. We demised independent intranets in favor of a single intranet that plugs directly into Google Workspace, leveraging docs, contacts, and analytics. We're opening offices that are Wi-Fi only, with no desk phones, since we've got stable and secure communications in video, chat, and of course, good old email. So there's lots of networking and telecom hassle out of the picture as well. When COVID hit, the 24,000 employee base of Global Payments was perfectly placed to pivot to remote working without skipping a beat. This allowed us to continue to execute our projects, answer calls, and deliver to our customers. One of the things I'm most excited about is the way these products are constantly growing and improving. I've mentioned how efficiently they blended our feedback into the products with seamless updates. We are now a comment-driven organization. We have the ability to collaborate effectively to drive progress through an asynchronous and synchronous manner. Meetings focused on resolving comments. We are opinionated, we are engaged, and we are highly efficient. And I've got to call out to our friends at Atos Maven Wave here, who provided high contact training for AppSheets. Our teams have started using AppSheets to build internal and desktop apps, and this is being done by the people in departments that will use them, such as people from accounting, HR, and procurement. Because one thing we know is that everyone is now a digital native, capable of leveraging great tools to solve their business problems. The cultural shift engendered by Atos Maven Wave and Google Workspace changed the way we as a company perceive the capabilities of the cloud. If Google can run everything we rely upon, can we run our workloads in the cloud to support our customers? And if we can run workloads, we can modernize from monolithic mainframes to services. Atos Maven Wave has been instrumental in creating a pragmatic modernization plan for one of our most important workloads that supports 1 million merchants across 15 countries. They are helping convert 5 million COBOL lines of code into Java on GCP, taking advantage of the best advances in cloud development, testing and deployment, all the way through to scalability up and down to remove bottlenecks and move at the speed the business demands. The job of migrating merchant acquiring technology to Google Cloud is not only focused on bridging the application technology gap, but also enabling our existing developers to embrace cloud technologies. Sometimes these developers perceive cloud as an enemy, but they are a critical facet of the cloud journey because of their business and application knowledge. Atos Maven Wave helped us upskill our team members in cloud practices so they could continue to be a critical part of our innovation efforts. I can't wait to see what the future holds for this partnership, which has already saved us time, money, and headaches, and helped take global payments into a more dynamic and collaborative future. Thank you very much.